6:30, let's see what the headlines are saying this morning. Please note that these headlines are only read as published according to the editorial guidelines of these various media outlets and has got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So ensure that you get the facts, details, and every information that you need, even while you react to the headlines this morning. We'll be going through the Vanguard, Leadership, The Nation, The Punch, and The Guardian.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
We are also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can go onto those platforms right now to catch the show live and be a part of the conversation.
All right, let's kick things off this morning with the Vanguard newspapers. On the front pages, Naira under fresh pressure, ends September at 1,705 Naira to the dollar in parallel market. Nigeria at 64, Jonathan, Atiku, governors, NLC, others urge unity to tackle nation's challenges. October 1, Osun Group mobilizes residents for National Day of Survival protests. Still on the Vanguard newspaper, Nigeria at 64, address rising hunger, out-of-school children, others. NAS, National Association of Sea Dogs, tasks federal government. October 1, police deploy in states as organizers insist on protest. You find the story as well on the Vanguard newspapers. And finally, on the Vanguard, high cost of transportation forces workers to resign from jobs. These and many more you'd find on the Vanguard newspapers this morning.
Let's move on to the Punch right here. It's got this headline: October 1st protest. Defense headquarters places military on alert. CSOs oppose troop deployment. Nigeria loses 362.28 million barrels of crude to sabotage, according to the Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, NEITI. Tinubu swears in new Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, promises judiciary independence. Alleged 27 billion naira fraud. Ex-Taraba Governor Ishaku remanded in custody. Reps grill AFCC, NCOS officials over bribery allegations. Atiku writes National Assembly six-year term for president. Minimum wage. Federal government raises retirees' pension by 32,000 naira. Obaseki fumes as Shaibu resumes inspects projects. How police arrested man demanding Tinubu's resignation. "2027, be wary of Kwankwaso, Ganduje's loyalist, tells Tinubu." Lawyer killed in crash after depositing mother's remains in morgue. That's it for the Punch right now.
Let's move on to the Nation newspapers. On the front pages, money laundering charges against Bobrisky legally dropped, says the EFCC. Tinubu to address nation on 64th independence anniversary. Rivers LG election will produce new political structure, says Fubara. Delta North APC reaffirms support for Omoagege 6 post-election review. My plans for Ondo State by PDP candidates. The claim president wasn't duly elected doesn't hold water, says ex-INEC director. And that's about it on the Nation newspapers this morning. And finally, on the leadership, Truck kills 6 family members in Zamfara. Worrisome state of renewed banditry in Kaduna communities. October 1 protest, hold dialogue with protesters now, CSOs tell Tinubu. These and many more stories you'll find on The Leadership this morning.
All right, let's move into our final stop, which is The Guardian. Nigeria at 64. Economic hardship, political rifts overshadow celebrations. New CJN, Akpabio Mukhtar, set agenda for Kekere Ekun. Federal government sets up panel to probe Nigeria correctional amid denials. Tinubu highlights gains, prospects, embarks on National Youth Confab. October 1st protest. It's unconstitutional to confine protesters, Lagos lawyer tells government. 64 years on, time to reset Nigeria for real growth. Fubara, APP insists on local government polls as court stops INEC from releasing voters' register. Independence, Atiku, NLC caution politicians against undercutting democracy. ASU accuses federal government of procrastination in strike negotiations. Nigeria at 64. Don't give up. Ajero urges downtrodden Nigerians. Council poll will hold as scheduled, says Fubara. And that's it on The Guardian this morning. Time to get to your reactions right now. Remember that we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Let's say good morning to Anthony Emenogu. Nigeria must be great again. Olubumi Tolulokbe Olani. And good morning as well to Jesse Audu. Okwandu Obinda says it's a pity that under the renewed hope, rice, gari, beans, and so on have all turned to luxuries. The president should not be happy with what is happening in the country, is what Okwandu Obina shares. Also, Francis Namani says, good morning. There's nothing tangible to celebrate as Nigeria turns 64, looking at the current economic hardship, insecurity, high cost of living, and hunger in the land. Which way, Nigeria? May God help us. Happy new month to everyone. Good morning, Musa Usman, who is on YouTube. Let's get to the phone lines.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gabrielle.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Good morning, Reverend.
Good morning.
Happy New Month.
Happy new month.
Happy new month.
Yeah. October 1 protest.
What's your name, sir?
Prophet Michael Chimuke.
Go ahead.
Yeah. October 1 protest. The leader, Tinubu, cannot and will not do something special because what he's doing is connected to his destiny. People don't know that. No matter the push from Nigerians, Tinubu will remain where he is. That's what people don't know. Let me stop there.
All right. Good morning. Sorry about that. Do well to call back. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Agabaiduwan.
Yes, welcome.
Good morning, Angel Gabrielle.
Good morning. You're welcome.
I'm hearing you this morning. You want para this morning, Angel Gabrielle. My name is Omar.
Welcome, Omar. What's the issue?
I wonder.
Okay, no, okay. What yesterday actually called. I'm not angry, Gabrielle.
Okay.
I want to state it like it is.
Mm-hmm.
I called like thrice yesterday. I do WhatsApp call.
Mm.
WhatsApp at times it goes faint and come again, faint and come again. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Once I call, she picks. I'll say before I say my name is Omar, the thing goes faint and she just yank me up. I said she could pay for my card.
Oh my days. I apologize for that, but it's not my doing. I assure you.
We apologize.
That's an issue.
Go ahead,
It's
please.
not my doing.
About Philip Shaibu taking over his office. Too well, you know that they still for the cushion. As within Edo State House of the State House of Assembly actually impeached him and to himself. Now, my major worry is an acute situation they want to cause in Edo State. Like I told you, I was in the village before I left for Abuja after election. I noticed it's more or less the APC guys, may I be APC supporter. What is right is right, what is wrong is wrong. Try to take over the government of the state, like the local government. The local government literally leave the council. You see them going about the bank, chasing tax collectors that are probably the PDP government away from their state, which is bad. Get scared. It's not a pilot government running the state.
All right.
Make them very careful, I beg.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Omar. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning once again.
Welcome.
Itodo and Angel Gabrielle.
Good morning.
Yeah, I remember on myself of Bakar Ali Babang Ali. Happy Independence, 64th Independent Anniversary once again. Well, as to whether we are truly independent or not is a topic for another day. Honestly, at the age of 64, it is very saddening to look back and still watch how this country is going. Nobody is happy about it. But as I said the other time, our destiny is in our hands. We either take it or we continue to lament. That is that on that. And Gabriella, to say that we don't know those who are sabotaging our crude production, to say we don't know those who are stealing our crude oil, come on. That shows that at the age of 64, we are not yet ready to start telling ourselves the truth. The moment we start telling ourselves the truth, this country will truly be independent.
All right.
God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless Nigeria Info. God bless our heart. Thank you for the opportunity.
God
Thank
bless you.
you.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello? Hello?
Good morning.
I am John Ukaba.
Welcome, John.
I'm calling from Valeria Council.
Please go ahead.
Nigeria Clause 64, we are still in abject poverty. Nigeria Clause 64, we are still suffering. Nigeria Clause 64, we cannot do anything to move the country forward. Nigeria Clause 64, we are still importing fuel. We cannot repair our refinery. A shame to our leader. Until we wake up to fight this government, things will remain like this. May God help Nigeria.
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your device is on. Please move away from it.
Yes, I'm out of the device.
Go ahead.
Yes, the Itodo.
Yes, sir.
And Gabrielle, my name is Chimezie. Good morning.
Welcome,
morning.
Chimezie.
Yes, I'm calling from Wagolada.
Go ahead, sir.
Did I hear that the city is opposed deployment of troops for the protest?
COS are the ones, CSOs rather, are the ones who are opposing that.
Okay. Frankly speaking, this is the right advice in a democratic segment. I don't see the reason why our military will be facing bullets from the criminals, kidnappers, and the other dangerous things. Then common protest we deploy our military to that place. Even the police, they have to be minimal on it. Let people exercise their rights. Let those who, I don't know why we should be slaves to these gang up politicians who are not ready to do the bidding of the nation. They just gang up for themselves and they are taking us backwards every day.
All right, Chimezie.
I feel very bad. I feel very, 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 angry about the way things are going. The military, the police are they supposed to distance themselves. Let the politicians face the people that are suffering. Let the people show them what they are suffering for.
All right.
Thank you. God bless Nigeria.
God bless you.
All right, let's take some messages right now on WhatsApp. This is from Jude from Gwagwalada, who says, Naira exchanging for 1,700 Naira to the dollar. That shows that the government policy is not working. Please, the central bank governor should consider his position. If you know, then you understand, he says. Happy independence to Nigeria. God bless Nigeria at 64. Okechukwu Ajaka from Dusi Alaji is saying, Alhaji Gafaru, Itodo, Lagos federal government donates buses to NLC, Student Union, and others. All right, so I'm just going to move on from that one. Ozo Francis from Enugu State says, good morning, Dickie, Itodo, and Gabrielle. Local government polls will not make any difference in the country as long as it is being conducted by state electoral body. Let the INEC take it up to sustain the autonomy of third tier of government. May God help us, he says. Moving on now, this says, good morning once again. I wish my dear country all the best. But what is the issue with the Nigerian economy? Every day, Naira is falling. Nothing is being done to make the Naira strong. Mr. President and his economy team need to wake up. Oludade Abiodun sends that in.
All right, Dr. Mrs. Omar Lebara in Owerri says, at 64, Nigeria, Africa's giant is still struggling with governance despite various natural and human resources that abound in this country. Majority of Nigerians are wallowing in abject poverty, naked and hopeless, while our leaders keep accumulating more wealth and accolades. We keep importing everything. Our refineries are laying fallow, and we sell crude oil to those who will refine and fix the price for us. There is nothing to celebrate. We should be weeping, is how she ends her message. Happy New Month, Eze Ikenna. Good morning. Inyam Yakubo Atsi and Okwan Duobina says, I am elated that no amount of irresponsible opposition from those rejected by the good people of Rivers is capable enough to put an end to the forthcoming local government elections. I put to the enemies of Rivers State that Rivers State will move forward under His Excellency. The much publicized structure is dead and buried. Come October 5th, Rivers State shall be great again. And David and Sule, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Let's get back to the phone lines. Ensure that you move away from your device, state your name and your location, and kindly go straight to sharing your thoughts.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's Kingsley calling.
Welcome, Kingsley. What's your location this morning?
Deployment of troops. And what I found out is that when politicians are against the people, when they see that they are not pleasing the people, they resort to sharing themselves with the Nigerian army and police. This Nigerian army, they even protect their properties, their shopping malls, their police stations. Even in campaign, anywhere they are going, you see Nigerian military. But go to our private schools, government schools, where little children are. You can't see any security. And what type of country are we that the leaders are oppressing the land? Everything is for them. Everything is for them. Protest is the army. And the Nigerian army allow themselves to be used by politicians who are oppressing the poor masses. Any small thing, they will deploy them and they accept to go. I can't try this. I will resign if I'm working in Nigeria army. When I see people suffering and politicians are living flamboyant life,
All right.
I can't be used. Thank you.
All right, Kingsley, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning once again, Itodo and Gabrielle. Habakar calling from Gwagwalada.
Welcome.
It's unfortunate on our Independence Day, people are proposing to protest. I don't belittle their action, their proposed action, but any planned protest will not run to this administration. It will not run to this administration. The kind of push that will run to them is the one that is unplanned, that will just strike spontaneously, I believe, if we are united. It's unfortunate. It's the giant of Africa, a sleeping giant of Africa. We need to apply heat to make the giant rise from the slumber. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. 080-9993-0137. That is the WhatsApp number. You can also call that number using the regular phone call option, or call 0700 951 0000 and 08095974869. We are going through the headlines this morning and getting your reactions to them. You can also watch live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Charles speaking from Wisconsin.
Welcome, Charles. Go ahead.
Itodo, 64, Nigeria 64. You know, there is a popular saying. They say, if they explain Nigeria to you, you understand them. That means the person did not explain it very well, or you have an issue understanding things. I don't know whether you know this popular saying.
It goes around every now and again. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Jonathan, all of them preaches unity. When was the last time you heard about unity in Niger Republic? When was the last time you heard about unity in Ghana? I don't want to talk about the Western world. They say, they have started 400-500 years ago. When was the last time you heard about unity in Benin Republic? People sat down, decided the kind of country they want, and it is working. Working as much as Africa has issues generally, but their own. Our own is pro-mass. Here is what the Britain did was have people together without ideology, without values, with gun and bullets and go ahead us together. I have yesterday in National Assembly, some regions have risen up against the regional government. What do they want? Strike or running, motion without movement for 54 years.
All right.
A man that is 54 years is still begging his children, come together now. Is that man not a useless man?
Okay, easy with the words.
Oh, God.
Let's move on now to taking some of your messages on the live feed, YouTube and Facebook.
On YouTube, Abdul Hamid Abdul Karim says, the Bobrisky and VDM case is making a mockery of our institutions. I hope the government will see the case to a logical conclusion so we don't completely lose hope in our institutions. Ugado Donald says, happy independence to my beloved country. The times are hard, but the resilience of Nigerians will surely get us to a paradise someday. He sent that in from Day Day. And now on WhatsApp, Nigeria at 64 with nothing to celebrate, or are we celebrating hunger and insecurity? Nigeria at 64 needs holistic deliverance. No sector should be spared when it comes to deliverance. God should have touched the hearts of our leaders. Good morning, Gabrielle and Itodo. Alex Minga from Kubwa sent that in. And this here says, a leader can quickly destroy a country by fostering, mismanaging the economy, etc. It's time for the government to allow its citizens enjoy the dividends of democracy, Wale Fatunla says. Asala says Tinubu wants to address the nation. If he wants to address the nation, he should first reduce the price of fuel before he does.
All right, and Suleiman, are you done with that message? Not yet? Go ahead.
Yeah, so he goes on to say, I'm saying this because of the people who are under me who cannot feed well in the country. Tinubu should be prepared for them. About the protest coming up, Nigeria should behave themselves throughout the protest to avoid any kind of interference. May God bless Nigeria.
All right, and Alamin Yusuf, good morning. It's confusing. The government has no idea where to start from. Happy Independence Day, Okafo Friday, sharing his wishes to Nigerians. Or to Nigeria and Nigerians. Dr. Emmanuel says, happy birthday to Nigeria. And Suleiman Shehu, happy Independence Day. Please help tell Abubakar Ali that hunger has made me forget his AKA. Okay. That's a good place to leave it right now. Thank you for being a part of this. We'll go on a break. And when we come back, we'll get more of your reactions. But you can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. At 7 a.m., there'll be a nationwide broadcast. The broadcast is part of activities to commemorate the 64th independence anniversary of the nation. And we'll be hearing from President Tinubu.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this. When
is Nigeria Info.